My Sports Vibes, thank you for vibing with me.
Yeah.
My Sports Vibes, thank you for vibing with me. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. Let's go.
I really do this.
I'm a hybrid fan. I'm a stand-up man.
Yeah.
They be hating on the squads, but they really a fan. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. Let's go.
Yes, go. Let's go. Let's go. How is everybody doing today? How is everybody doing today? Now, first of all, let me do a sound check real quick. Hopefully everybody can hear me, right? We got to talk about this, right? The Philadelphia 76ers. Some news came out. By the way, God bless to each and every one of y'all. God bless to each and every one of y'all. Hopefully y'all having a wonderful, wonderful Thursday night. We got some breaking news. If you're a Sixer fan, you might be disappointed in what I'm reading, right? And I'm going to keep it real. As a Sixer fan, I feel like the Sixers still today go as far as Joel Embiid takes us. Shout out to my guy Prize in the building. Joel can't stay healthy. And yeah, you ain't lying, bro. You ain't lying. Make sure y'all hit that like button when y'all come in the building. Hit the subscribe button when you come in the building. Listen, y'all, this is a big deal right here. This is a very big deal for us because I'm going to keep it real with each and every one of y'all. As a big-time Sixer fan, I feel some type of way, and I'm about to put it out there. Hold on. Let me just put this out. We're just going to get straight to it. I'm trying to wait until people get in the building, but I'm just so aggravated because it's like every single year, it just seems like we go through the same process every year. And I'm going to be honest with you, it gets old. It gets old, and it gets old quickly. Hold on, let me take this off real quick. All right, so listen, y'all. We got some things we got to talk about. Oh, let me pause this real quick. All right, so we got some things we got to talk about, man, because at the end of the day, this is what's coming out. The Sixers have an injury report for tomorrow's game at Detroit. Tomorrow, we're in Detroit. And I am excited for this game because I will be live for this game, by the way, but I am frustrated. Let me tell you why I'm frustrated. Because are you seeing, hold on, I just want to make sure y'all can see what I'm looking at right now. Are y'all watching what I'm looking at right now? Are y'all watching what I am looking at right now? Salute to everybody that's in the building. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Man, I feel some type of way. I feel some type of way. Hello, everybody. Listen, Joel Embiid, one-time MVP, two-time scoring champion, one of the best players in the NBA when healthy, and he's definitely top 3, top 5 player when healthy. There's no guarding this man, and he plays both sides of the basketball court, meaning defense and offense when healthy. See, that's the part. When I say when healthy, that's the issue we have. Because when is Joel Embiid healthy? Can I talk that talk? Talk that talk. I'm not trying to come at Joel Embiid because I know injuries happen and they're saying it's a right knee soreness. You missed last game, right? Now you're missing this game against the Pistons. It's not a back-to-back. So is it really knee soreness or is there something the Sixers ain't telling us? Because I'm starting to get a little iffy about the situation because I don't know who's telling the truth. I don't know because we know as Sixer fans, they don't tell us the truth about Joel Embiid. When it comes to any of the injuries, they don't tell us the truth. And now I'm starting to, this is starting to really get on my nerves because it's really starting to make me feel like I understand why Sixer fans be like, oh, we just got to trade Joel. I understand it, but at the same time, I keep telling Sixer fans, we have the best chance winning with Joel Embiid. That's for one. And for two, who's going to want that contract when the man can't play consecutive games? The man's already missing games, and this is not even the knee he got surgery on in the offseason. This is the right knee, not the left knee. And he's out tomorrow against Detroit. And then, of course, Paul George, left knee out. My question with Paul George is, for the Sixer fans, what is going on with Paul George? He hasn't played one game for the Philadelphia 76ers this season, y'all. He hasn't played one game for the Philadelphia 76ers, and we're still in this situation where we're like, okay, Joel Embiid, we got Joel Embiid out, Paul George out, both got knee issues, both are a little bit up there, especially Paul George. Paul George ain't played a game all season, and Joel Embiid was on a minute restriction, plus he didn't play back-to-back, and now he's having right knee surgery, which is not his left. See, we got a lot of knee issues going on. And I'm not just going to blame just because of the age, but this is getting annoying. We got two of the highest paid players we have two of the highest paid players not playing. Joel Embiid and Paul George. I don't even want to talk about the money they're getting here. Ain't none of my business. I ain't counting their money. But at the end of the day, get your money. But, man, can you get on the dang on basketball court? Can you get on the basketball court, Joel Embiid and Paul George? Because it's getting annoying that every single year, since we drafted Paul George, this man hasn't been healthy. He got that bag of money by the Sixers, and the man said, I don't know, man. I ain't going to really do it. I'm not saying the man ain't hurt, but it's starting to get a little iffy now, man. You got the bag. Now you ain't trying to play. You get what I'm saying, y'all? Shout out to everybody in the building. Applaud to everybody that's in the building. And I got to give myself a thunderbolt because I feel some type of way. I feel some type of way as a big-time Sixer fan that we got to keep going through this. Constantly, every single year, Sixer fans go through the nonsense where we're just like, okay, are we able to be healthy for a year? Are we able to be healthy long enough where we can win a championship or make a playoff run? Because it's getting out of hand. I don't know if we're going to be able to. Then you got news about VJ Edgecombe, back spasms. He's a rookie. He young. So we go from older to young. The man's having back spasms, y'all. So our rookie of the year, VJ Edgecombe, is questionable against the Pistons. Back spasms. And now you're telling me Jared McCain is out and he's going to the G League. So why the heck is Jared McCain going to the G League? This ain't looking right, man. I'm not liking this at all. So you're going to tell me you assign Jared McCain, which he probably would have been the rookie of the year last year if he didn't get the meniscus tear, is now going to play for the Blue Coats? He's going to the Sixers G League. What the heck is happening? What is happening? Right? And then you got, all right, so the only positive is Dominic Barlow. He's not listed after missing the last 9 games with an elbow laceration. So that's the only good news. So we will have to applaud to that. We'll applaud to that. But other than that, what else is happening? What else is happening with the Sixers? Because I'm going to keep it real. How I feel right now is the Sixers are in a situation where I just don't know if I believe anymore. I don't know if I can believe in a team that they're not healthy. And I know it's early in the season, but I'm tired of saying that. Pretty soon we're going to be mid-season. I'm going to be saying the same thing. It's only mid-season. Then we're going to be at the end of the season. I'm going to say it's only mid. Like, come on. When are we going to be able to be healthy so we can build chemistry? You can't build chemistry on that basketball court unless you're healthy. You can't build chemistry on for example, on a baseball field unless you're healthy. You can't build chemistry on a football field unless you're healthy. What's going on, Alicia? You can't build chemistry. And I'm gonna be honest with you. And at the end of the day, like, how am I supposed to look at this season when you got two of the highest paid players not playing already, both with knee issues? You're assigning my guy Jared McCain to the G League, which I don't understand that. Let him get his game up in the NBA, man. Not the G League, bro. He's good enough to get it. He might be struggling, but I think he's going to be on point. He does not need to go to the G League. So you're telling me he just forgot how to play? Come on, bro. Like, let him start. Let him not start, but let him come off the bench. Give him some meaningful minutes and see what he can do a little bit more. Give him more minutes than he's been. You know what I mean? He's going to get it together eventually. Unless he's still hurt, then okay. But, I mean, goodness gracious, man. I don't understand that whole move. Someone's going to have to tell me why they're going to have Jared McCain go to the G League. Someone has to explain that. But it's a dang old shame. So this article is written by Josh Greb. All right, so the Sixers released their injury report. So VJ, we already popped, has listed a questionable back spasms. Recent game. All right, I'm trying to read some more. I'm just skip reading. Joel Embiid status was left up to the air. Sixers last practice, but he has also been ruled out versus Pistons with a right knee soreness. So that'll be at least 2 games he'll miss because of soreness. But at least the team has said there is no structural damage in that knee. Do we believe the Sixers respectfully? Dominic Barlow has missed the last 9 games with elbow laceration and subsequent procedure that didn't heal as quickly as hoped. The two-way forward earned his way into the starting lineup for the first 2 games of the season before suffering that injury. Hunter Thomas and the two-way assignment. Okay, all right. So and the rest have already been reported. Paul George remains out as he tries to strengthen his quad to get his left knee completely ready to go. Hey, listen, I'm going to tell you right now, when he finally gets on that basketball court, I hope he stays healthy for the whole season. Like, it's getting bad right now for Paul George. That was probably one of the worst signings, respectfully, because this man hasn't played. Not saying he can't play, but he's always hurt. He's always hurt. Jared McCain is going to the G League assignment. It's crazy. Set to play. It don't make sense to me with that. If there's any consolation, Detroit's injury report is just as crowded. Tobias Harris will miss the game as well. He missed first 2 games against the Sixers, ruled ankle sprain. As Jaden Ivey, who's yet to make his season debut, recovering from knee injury. Jalen Duren is questionable with an ankle sprain, and Kate Cunningham is questionable with hip contusion. Oh, wow. Both missed their most recent contest, which Detroit was still able to pick up a win against Chicago Bulls. Yes, I think Chicago Bulls are going to fall. I like what Josh Giddey is doing, but he's not going to be. It's not enough. Yeah. So it's injuries on both teams. I'm going to be live for the game. I'm just really kind of like disappointed in what's going on with the Sixers personally, because I really had high hopes. Not in the beginning, like before the season started, but when I seen VJ Edgecombe do what he did, I was like, oh wow. If we can just get a Joel Embiid, get set minutes, like he don't got to play 30 minutes, give him like 25 minutes a game, keep him healthy for the playoffs. Then we'll have Paul George come back. You know, Barlow showed a lot of grit and fire when he played, and I was excited about Barlow, and then he gets hurt, but he's coming back, though, for the Pistons. I think we will beat the Pistons whether Kate Cunningham and Jalen Duren play or not. I think we're still going to win that game, but it does suck to have one of your best players in Joel Embiid just having soreness. And I just wanted to get well, but it's like, dang, please no, not this again. Do we have to go through this again? Like when like they say there's no structural damage. Okay, but if the man is hurting, is it arthritis? Like what the heck? What's going on? Like I understand, and respectfully, maybe he's putting more pressure on that right knee because he's not trying to put too much pressure on that left knee that got surgery. So that could happen. There's so many different ways. I'm not a doctor, but I'd say this, man, it is getting kind of spooky when you talk about the Sixers and the constant injuries, constant injuries. I'm not liking it at all. I'm really not. It really sucks. Really sucks. All right, so I'm gonna look at the schedule real quick. What do we have coming up next for the Philadelphia 76ers, right? So the schedule we got next, for those that want to know, we have the Clippers on the 17th. We have the Raptors on the 19th in two tough games. Raptors, I think they improved from last year with the Brandon Ingram pickup. I like Brandon Ingram a lot. Clippers are tough, and they're a tough team. Then you got the Bucks, and then you got the Heat. So you got a tough little schedule coming up. Luckily, none of them are back-to-backs. But it is crucial for our team to get healthy so we can start seeing what we have as a team, because it is getting kind of like, I don't know, man. I'm just not enjoying this season like I thought I would right now because of how the season is looking right now. Like, it's just when it comes to the injuries, because it's like the whole Jared McCain thing, I'm confused. Like, he can't be that bad to the point where you're just like, oh, it's just no way. There's just no way the man could play. He has to go to the G League. Like, why does that even come about? Why does that even come like why is he that bad right now where he has to go to the G League? Like, it, I just don't see it. Because I'm thinking about Jared McCain of last year. I'm like, yo, I know he's not healthy, or he probably don't got his rhythm, probably don't got his speed like you think he would have when he was like last year. But I think he can work his way into that, being in the NBA and playing off the bench. But they're to the point where they don't even want, they want this man to go to the G League. I'm like, gosh, Lee. So my biggest concern, of course, is injury. I still feel like the Sixers have a chance to do something this year, but my only is the injuries. Injuries every single year with the Sixers. Joel Embiid hurt every single year with the Sixers. How are we supposed to contend when we're always freaking hurt? Wow. How can you contend when you're always hurt? And it gets old after a while. Like, it really does. It gets old. And I just, like, as a Sixer fan, it's just a frustrating feeling, bro. Like Joel Embiid's such a good player, but it's just like, man, availability is the best ability. And that goes for any player. It's just, you pay these players so much money and they're not even playing. They're not even playing. And them not playing is hurting the team. I don't care what anybody says. Oh, we're better without Joel Embiid. Oh, we're better without Paul George. Bro, that is $400 million, bro, pretty much off. That's just not playing. If you talk about the full contract, that's like $400 million, bro. That's not playing. So you're telling me you take $400 million off the team, they're going to be better? I don't believe that. I mean, I don't believe that. You don't have enough. If you're just going to put all your eggs in one basket with just Tyrese Maxey and VJ Edgecombe, respectfully speaking, I love Tyrese, I love VJ. That's not going to be good enough to get, because, like, respectfully, like, Adem Bona is a good shot blocker, but he's not really a good on-ball defender. Like, he gets, like, they drive right past him. If he's not getting a block, he's not like a center that can alter shots like a Joel Embiid when Joel Embiid's healthy. When it comes to and he's not the best rebounder, respectfully. I'm not trying to come at a Adem Bona, but I'm keeping it real. When it comes to Andre Drummond, when you talk about Andre Drummond, he's a rebound machine. He'll occasionally get you a block, but he's getting beat off the dribble as well, bro. It's like a layup drill when it comes to Adem Bona and Andre Drummond. If they're not getting the block, it's a layup drill, respectfully speaking. So it's like the only hope we have right now, and I said this on my short, the only hope we have right now is Joel Embiid getting healthy. That's the only hope we have right now when it comes to the center position. Unless they make a blockbuster trade and they trade Joel Embiid and they get a center, Your only hope is Joel Embiid getting healthy. And we know how good Joel Embiid can be. We know he can be good. Like last game, he had like 26 points in like 23 minutes or something, like 20. I don't know what it was. It was something crazy. He had more points than minutes played. Then he had like 6 rebounds and like 4 or 5 assists. He had like 2 blocks. The man looked good, man. Like the man looked really good. And that's my issue right now with the Sixers. What are we supposed to do? Are we supposed to just, as Sixer fans, and this is the bull crap I'm talking about, and we're going to hold them accountable. As Sixer fans, we're going to hold them accountable because, shout out to everybody. Hold on, let me look at the comments. What's going on, brother? Detroit might try out for Friday. We got 5 or 6 guys that might not play. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That is definitely true. My whole thing is this. It's like going back to the Sixers. Like, I remember that what was it? What day was it when they didn't make the announcement to the afternoon? We went against the Boston Celtics. We still beat the Celtics though. I think we beat them like 102 to 100 or something like that. And Kelly had a great game winning plays, 102 to 100 to beat the Boston Celtics. And Tyrese Maxey had a good game. Everybody put in work. Who else put in work? Let me just give some credit. Trendon Watford, hustle hard. Kelly did his thing. Andre Drummond had 13. He had 14 points and 13 rebounds. He had a double-double. Tyrese had 21, 9 assists, and 5 rebounds. VJ had 6 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. The thing about VJ, he had a clutch block on, I think, Jaylen Brown. I think that, Jaylen, So listen, but it's not going to be enough if we're trying. And Justin Edwards off the bench. Did he come off the bench? Justin Edwards had 22 points off the bench, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds, which is good, right? But you're not expecting him to do that every game, bro. And my whole thing is like the dudes that you paid ain't playing. And it's like, luckily it's early in the season, but you want to start trying to build that chemistry. Now, it's not, before we know it, we're going to be 40 games into the season, y'all. Before you know, we're going to be halfway through the season. And this is why I'm kind of like, it's good to try to get your wins early on as well, because you never know. You might get some injuries that you might need to sit some players a few weeks. And having that little cushion will help. But if you're getting L's when you should be getting dubs early on, that's a heartbreak. You know what I mean? Especially when you're trying to really contend for a championship. Because like I said, the Eastern Conference is literally wide open. The Knicks taking it all east. I can tell you now OKC versus Knicks. Okay. You know what? I think the Knicks are good. Like, I think the Knicks are good, bro. But I'm gonna keep it real with you. I don't think the Knicks, like I think they're good. They got a lot of good talent. I ain't going to hate. I like Jalen Brunson. I like OG Anunoby. I think he's a straight up dog. Mikal Bridges is a dog. Towns is a dog when he wants to be. They have a good team, bro. But respectfully, I just don't see it, bro. Not saying they can't get there. We're gonna definitely see. You got OKC and Knicks. OKC in 5 or 6. I don't think Knicks gonna be there. I wouldn't be surprised if the Thunder get there. You know who I got the favorite to get through the West? I got the right now, and it can change, obviously, right? Because the West is so stacked. Because I like the Rockets a lot as well, but I think the Nuggets might come out the West. We'll see, though. We'll see. My bull Grasshopper in the building was good. Never liked him. He holds you guys back. So you think Joel Embiid holds us back? Yeah, a lot of people say that. I got a roll of yo. I don't know what's going on with Bull, man. This guy's always hurt. Respectfully, bro. Like, how much more time are we going to sit here? How much longer are we just going to be like, all right, well, Joel Embiid. Like, I love Joel, bro. I love Joel Embiid as a player, bro. He's such a gifted player, but they're saying there's no structural damage and he's sore, so he can't play through some soreness. Like, I'm just saying, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I know this is the beginning of the season. We worrying about the final. destination, and that is the championship. I get it. But if I'm getting paid, and I ain't trying to count nobody's money, a little bit of soreness not going to stop me. You know what I mean? A little bit of soreness ain't going to stop me from playing basketball, the game that I love. I'm not going to let it happen. But I'm just so over the fact that every single year, I was just talking trash to a Piston fan saying, y'all got us, but y'all not ready for us when Joel Embiid comes back. And he still ain't back. That's the problem I have right now. He still ain't back because of soreness. That's why I'm glad we got this good record right now, because we might need the injuries are crazy for us. Yes. And that's a good point. You know what I mean? Like, this is why we have to win these early games in the season. It's very important for us to win these early games. But I will be honest with you. I am very disappointed in what's going on right now, man. I'm very disappointed. It sucks. It really sucks. Like it's not what I was expecting. To be honest with you, not what I was expecting early on. I wasn't expecting Joel Embiid to even start, but for him to start and then now he's already hurt or his knee is sore. It's like, my goodness, bro. My goodness, what are we going to do? Like, I mean, is it that sore where you can't play through it? Like, I'm not saying that man can't. He hasn't played through. He played through a lot of injuries. I'm not saying the man ain't tough. I'm not saying the man is soft, but I'm just saying, bro. Like, and then the Sixers want to make it like, oh, no structural damage. But okay, it's no structural damage. But at the same time, where is a true like timeline or when this man's going to play? Is it just going to be a day-to-day? Is this going to be a day-to-day? That's it. That's all y'all going to give us is a day-to-day conversation about Joel Embiid playing? Embiid lost the team route to the girls, lost his desire to play. You know what's crazy? I think I'm not saying he did. I'm not saying you could be right, bro. I think, I don't know, man. I think it's the injuries that really gave him the mindset like, yo, I don't know. I don't know how bad. I know it's a mission. At the end of the day, we're trying to win a championship. We're not really worrying about early in the season. I know Sixer fans will say, Mike, don't complain about now because we're worrying about the playoffs. That's when it matters. But you still got to get chemistry. Like, I don't want it to be middle of the season and we're still talking about he's not playing or Paul George is not playing. Like, I don't want that. And I'm going to say this one more time. Jared McCain, he's a big part of this team. I don't know if they just thinking Quentin Grimes is all we need off that bench. Jared McCain is a dog, bro. And I'm not really sure what's going on. And maybe I'm wrong, but my goodness, bro. You got this man in the G League right now, which is crazy work. When he's good, he is really good. But the best ability is availability. Facts. And that's the issue we have right now with this team. And it's the unfortunate truth. We've been battling this injury bug since Joel Embiid got drafted. And when you talk about our rookie back spasms questionable, that's crazy, right? The one thing that I do love though is Dominic Barlow will be coming back most likely. And but you got Joel Embiid out, you got George out, you got VJ questionable, and hopefully the best for my guy with the back spasms. That's man, I'm not liking it. And I'm just hoping VJ is good because he's been terrific overall. I wish they would call more plays for him offensively. I know that VJ Edgecombe can get his buckets. You know what I mean? Like with like the rhythm of the offense. But I still feel like VJ Edgecombe should get calls played for him so he can like literally just get some easy buckets. I think that you can utilize him in the offense. Just his skill set alone, in my opinion, is something that we can use. You know what I mean? Shooting the three, driving to the lane. And if he drives to the lane, he could possibly get a foul call because he's super athletic. And we need that. And I feel like we're losing that every single game. Every game that passes, it seems like we're losing that because I feel like they need to get the ball to him to try to score. I want him to score because I'm going to be honest with you. We're going to need his scoring, especially that Jared McCain's going to the G League. Hey, listen, that was not as something that I expected, bro. And then you got Joel Embiid missing another game for a sore right knee. Listen, you got Paul George missing games because of his left knee. We got an issue. We got some issues. As a Sixer fan, we got some issues. And I'm being honest. We got some serious issues. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not liking this at all. At all. At all. I'm not liking this at all. It's crazy, man. Crazy, crazy work. But how's everybody doing today, man? How's everybody doing? God bless each and every one of y'all. I'm about to get off this get off soon. I just want to chop it up with y'all real quick because I am frustrated as a fan of the Sixers. When I seen the breaking news pop up on my phone about Joel Embiid missing this next game because of soreness, but then I heard about VJ Edgecombe with back tightness, so that could happen. And then with the he's questionable, and then Paul George, of course, he's out. And then Jared McCain going to the G League. It's just a lot of information, man. It's just a lot of crazy information, in my opinion, because it's just like, dang, bro. Like, I don't know. I'm not trying to be overly negative, y'all, but I'm just being honest. Like, I'm not feeling what I'm seeing right now. The news that I'm hearing today, I mean, it's just not the best news. I still feel like the Eastern Conference is wide open. I feel like the Sixers can run the East, but they can't run the East if they're not on that court. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at right now. You can't run nothing unless you're there. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm gonna win the Super Bowl, but you ain't never your team always hurt. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can't win without, you're not gonna be able to win. It's just not gonna happen. But what else? Let me see who else is TY. What's good, TY? He said just got off. Okay. Yeah. It's crazy. But all right, y'all. I'm about to get off. When he's good, yep, I'm about to get off. I'm frustrated. I'm a frustrated Sixer fan because I want to win so bad, and it's like I never seen the Sixers win a championship, and we're so close. I feel like we're so close, but we're so far away. We're so close because the Eastern Conference is wide open, but we're so far away because we're not healthy. When you got the Celtics taking a step back because Jason Tatum is out for the season, they're one of the best teams in the NBA when Jason Tatum's healthy, right? You got the Pacers taking a step back because Tyrese Halliburton is out for the season, I believe. So those two of the top teams in the East, the team that got to the finals and the team that's one of the finalists in the Celtics not playing. It's crazy. Crazy work. All right, y'all. I'm going to get off. All right, I'm out. I'm just daydreaming. I'm just thinking like, yo, this is crazy, man. I don't like it. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. But until next time, y'all, peace out. God bless everybody in the building. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We're going live for a lot of Sixer games this season. Whether you're a Sixer fan or not, consider subscribing. And like I said, like we just vibing over here on this channel. I will be covering a little bit of hockey as well. Phillies, on Philly everything, but primarily we're gonna be covering the Sixers with the scoreboard and everything. But yeah, everybody's welcome. But I will admit I am frustrated, and this is bad business right now. But I'm out. Peace out.
Mike Sports Vibes, thank you for vibing with me. Yeah. Mike Sports Vibes, thank you for vibing with me. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. Let's go.
I really do this.
I'm a hybrid fan. I'm a stand-up man. They be hating on the squads, but they really a fan. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. Let's go.